typically low-key, understated arrival on stage for the number 5 seed Peter Wright. His shirt rather blends in with the pattern of that stair carpet, I feel.
Yes, it does, Mike. I agree with you there. And I can see Peter there puffing away, so this first leg could go to Michael Smith.
Yes, Rob Harrington back alongside me in commentary. Up against the bully boy Michael Smith, one of the exciting young English stars coming through, who saw off Dean Winstanley in the first round yesterday and came through the UK qualifiers beating Barry Bates and Wayne Pepper. And these two have met on the European Tour in Salzburg, Austria. Peter winning the second round match between the pair of them 6-3. Peter went on to the semi-finals there. That's his best showing this year on the European Tour. He did reach the semi-finals here last year. Lost to Michael van Gerwen, did Peter. So it's certainly got the crowd going. Peter Wright's dance onto the stage. And a third round match against Justin Pipe awaits the winner of this one. Justin Pipe beating Roby John Rodriguez in his second round match yesterday.
Well, I think this game, Mike, is all about Michael Smith. And is he going to have that electrifying scoring power that we know he's got? Well, that he possesses, like, you know, in Lewis and Van Gerwen and Anderson. We know that Peter Wright has got this solid game about him now. He just does not fold. And he seems to be getting better and better, and I had a long chat with him last night. And if he plays half as well as he says he's playing in practice, then he's not only a good bet for this game, but a good bet for the tournament.
Yes, well, he got off to an absolute flyer on his debut in the Premier League this year. That coming on the back of going all the way to the World Championship final at Ali Pali. He has won a Players' Championship event earlier on in the year in Crawley, where he beat Justin Pipe in the final. 85. Also took part, of course, in the World Cup with his Scottish teammate Robert Thornton. So I think it's fair to say the trajectory for Peter Wright's start career certainly on the up.
Yes, and he's happy with his darts now. He's going to stick with these.
134.
You know, he did try the Phil Taylor type dart and experiment with a few other weights and shapes, but he said these are the ones. I hit more 180s with these than I have done with any other dart, and more 140s.
So are these back to the original ones he was throwing before he started mucking around with them?
Yeah, more or less. There's not a lot of difference. When your confidence is high and you're on a high in your game, you literally can experiment, but it's when you start to get on a downer then you start to doubt those darts.
65. Maybe you require 44.
And a good solid start. 17 darter for Peter Wright. Gets his first leg on the board. And can Michael Smith respond? Former World Youth Champion.
And that's the first one in the start of the second leg. And Michael Smith is going to have to start finding the treble 20 himself. Otherwise, Peter Wright is going to start to run away. And this guy's a little bit like James Wade. If you let them get in front, they know how to get over the winning line.
Well, we saw 6 perfect darts from Tim Huybrechts in the last match and his comfortable win over Ryan de Vrede. But no one any closer to a 9 darter this weekend, but plenty more darts still to be thrown. Mike had a good run in Gibraltar a fortnight ago, their last European Tour event, where he lost in the semi-final to the eventual winner James Wade. For a 1-2-1 checkout. Wanted double 18, did Peter Wright. He will be back for that 36.
Well, at the moment, Michael is making it very easy for Peter Wright. This is to break the throw. It's a good tidy 13 or 14 dart leg. 14 darts it is. But Michael Smith after 15's on 127. He's going to have to smarten that up. You're not going to get any change out of Peter Wright. You're going to throw him 15 darts plus. Just needs to find, and sometimes with these youngsters who've got this natural talent, they don't know how to find it. Even Adrian Lewis and Gary Anderson at times, they kind of accept that it ain't going to happen today instead of perhaps digging deep. And that's where Michael Smith, you know, we say win ugly. You've got to find it. You've got to make it happen instead of let it happen. And that's what Michael Smith's got to do. He can't afford to let Peter Wright go 3-0 up.
Just 60 there from Wright, and Michael Smith can capitalise with a ton 40. I mentioned Michael's run to the semi-final in Gibraltar. He beat Phil Taylor, Jamie Caven and Andy Smith on the way to that semi. And this is a great leg of darts on for a potential 11 darter here.
Well, it's exactly what Smith had to do. He couldn't afford another mediocre leg. He had to break right back. And he's got chances now for a double top, for a 12 dart leg. Oh, and they're unlucky. They're on the wire, but they're not in. And he's opened the door up for Peter Wright to take a 3-0 lead. Now, Smith doesn't want to see this first dart in the treble. That's half the battle. He's only going to get one dart at double top.
56.
Well, and Smith is right back in. Needs to take out the double 10 though. Now it's double 5. Who takes it? Well, a bit of a scrappy old leg towards the end, but Michael Smith stops the rot, immediately breaking back again.
Well, it should give him confidence the way he hit the treble 20 in that leg. As we've seen so many times with this young man, and he isn't that old, he hasn't been on the circuit that long, but he's already got the scalp of Phil Taylor in the World Championships. And a good few other scalps, and even at the tender age he's won tour events. So he's got the pedigree, he's got the ability, just needs a bit more experience perhaps. But what a position to be in for a young man like Michael. You know, he's just had a newborn, so he's got responsibilities now. And Peter Wright puts in the maximum.
Yeah, still just 23 years old. Back he comes for a ton 80 of his own. Yes, he has picked up wins in the Players' Championship and the UK Open qualifiers. Both of those in Wigan in the early part of the year. So 2 Pro Tour wins under his belt. And here he wanted the bullseye. 81 it is 2 for Wright to immediately break back again. Wanting double 12 for 3-1 win. 3-1 lead, I should say, on the way to the first to 6 match, as all their matches are, first to 6 legs right the way up to and including tomorrow afternoon's final.
What a leg of darts that was. Both players after 9 darts won an 81. That's darts of the highest quality. Smith unable to take the bullseye. Peter Wright took the double out, and there we have it. Both players' first 9 dart average is absolutely superb. Peter Wright's overall average is brilliant. Michael Smith, his overall average is just due to them first 2 legs. He just didn't get out of the gate very quick, and Peter Wright punished him for him.
And 50% on the double stats for Wright. It's pretty good, and so is this. Another 180. Peter's point of the match. already down to 46.
41. As you require, 46.
Double 16 for an 11th darter, and now clear daylight between himself and the young man from St Helens.
Well, not very far away is the Bet Victor World Match Play from Blackpool, and Peter Wright told me last night to tell all the punters the back end hit the most 180s in the whole of the tournament. That's from the horse's mouth. He said, I'm going to go far in there and I'm going to hit lots of 180s, and the way he's playing here, well, it seems a very good bet to me. So,
yeah, Peter's first round opponent in Blackpool is Stephen Bunting. I mean, if Bunting plays as well as he can, then that won't be an easy first round match for Peter. Michael Smith's taking on Justin Pipe in his first round match at the match play.
90.
well, those last two legs of Peter Wright's 211s, I mean, that's, well, it's as good as it gets. That's what he told me last night, and what we're seeing here. Get your money on Wright for the most 180s in the Bet Victor match play.
90.
And I do like a player that's got confidence, you know, when he's talking. That shows that, you know, he believes in his own ability. Bullseye. Oh, and that is dead centre. That is absolute dead centre. And that's a 12-dart leg. Peter Wright has just rolled off legs of 11, 11 and 12.
Superb stuff from the number 5 seed. And can he be one to watch for the remainder of this weekend in Düsseldorf? We have seen 5 different winners on the European Tour in the first 5 events.
55.
Well, there we have it, look, 11, 11, 12. I mean, how poor is the first leg? Come on, Pete, 17 darts, what is that all about? Yeah, and there we have it. Well, I've just asked our boys to stick up the averages, and look at that. The first 9 dart average 123 and the overall average 111. That's absolutely superb.
56.
Those darts are the highest quality.
Absolutely top draw.
It always shows the confidence when a guy shakes his head when he hits a ton. He's going,
Yeah.
oh, only a ton,
Yeah.
what am I doing?
60.
And yeah, you think back to the days when you know a ton would get a ripple of applause from the audience, you know, whereas now tons are bread and butter, run of the mill. You know, it's the ton 40s, the ton 80s that, you know, will get people on their feet.
Well, if you threw level 15 darts, you're still not going to lose many games, but that ain't always going to happen. But now, for a 14 dart leg, absolute brilliant display of